This is a plug for the Book of Memes by me, Steve Moniz, engineer, modeler, and PowerPoint ranger. The Book of Memes models life from the bottom up, starting with the 5 basic elements of the universe. Einstein united space and time, but this is not his model. Everybody has a model of how the world works in their heads. Every brainy critter has had one since sharks. A computer model called LifeSim is introduced in the book to elaborate on the basic concepts of my model. Let me know if it helps. Matter, energy, and information are the basic ingredients in the recipe for life. Unliving things are blobs of chemicals, uninteresting except at large scales. Such systems don't have a past. All that matters is the current state of the system and the forces working on it. Living systems depend on information from the past. We are interested in the systems of integrated matter we call critters that live on energy, and in the groups of critters that live on information. My tree of life highlights the warm-blooded critters of the human species and the tribes we form. The Book of Memes analyzes life through complexity theory. Species and tribes are examples of complex evolving systems, or agent-based systems. Beehives and ant colonies qualify, but are evolving slowly through DNA. Tribes evolve rapidly using memes, the memories of behaviors that helped the tribe survive and prosper. Social tribes are immortal, voluntary groups of people with a common purpose and a contract. You belong to several tribes, unless you're a hermit. You spend your life on your tribes or on yourself. You submit to tribal requirements to obtain the benefits the tribe offers. Among your duties, you're supposed to behave. Tribes have different levels of power to enforce their rules. We started in the Stone Age with 3 natural tribes with 3 scales of cultural memory. The family had its traditions, the band had its hunting tricks, and the people had a common language and lore. The first new tribe was the Barbarian Army, inspired by silos. Barbarian behavior led to the Age of Empire. The Trust Meme and the Corporate Tribe ushered in our current Age of Plenty. The Book of Memes characterizes tribes as natural, institutional, or communities. Communities have little structure or enforcement power. They are held together by meme. The Islamic and Marxist communities are led by a book. Institutions are more organized. The most important tribal task, after the family raising survivable offspring, is to defend the homeland. All tribes need a justice system to prevent dueling as the default form of conflict resolution. Defense is the country's responsibility, whether the country is a kingdom or empire or a modern nation. The otherwise unorganized hunting peoples of old would fight together. Clans might, but they don't have a country. Like Stone Age peoples, they have a territory. The nobility handled justice in the Age of Empire. We have sheriffs and judges for that now. Other tribal roles have changed over the ages. The band is almost out of business. The army is now a defense tribe rather than a den of thieves. City walls are no longer important, but the city's trade contracts are. The corporation simply had a better business plan than the guild. Corporations created the wealth we now spend on a slew of new causes. You can advocate for anything these days. Compared to defense, justice, and trade, these are hobby projects. The political party is an Age of Plenty tribe. Parties allow you to pick your preferred position on the control stack. Communities lack the legal powers of institutions, but they have considerable influence on our lives. The Book of Memes considers each tribe in context and contrast with the others. Sometimes they compete for your loyalty. Sometimes they cooperate. That can be trouble. Read the warnings in the Book of Memes, available at Barnes & Noble or Amazon.com. Perhaps my model of how life, the universe, and everything works will help you to improve your own model.